What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another video. This is not a pickup video. I've told you before that I am moving away from the whole pickup video direction. I think sometimes the pickup videos kind of get put in a negative light, especially it seems like sometimes people kind of bragging about what they got, and it kind of leads to prices going up sometimes too. So I'm trying to move away from that direction. I've had a few conversations with other guys on YouTube about it, and I kind of see eye to eye with some of their viewpoints on the pickup videos. So what I'm going to start doing now is doing suggested games or some of my preferred games, as well as some special collection pieces, kind of talk about my experience with the game and you know, how I got into it, what drew me to that game, and my thoughts about it. So not so much a review, but I am thinking about getting into, you know, discussing games and what I do like and what I don't like about them. As you can see, I kind of have some games before you right now, and this isn't to talk about the games you see before you, but it's actually to talk about an important part of collecting. And when it comes to collecting, it's about what you want to do. It's about the games you like. Odds are I have completely different tastes from you. Hopefully I do have some followers or subscribers that are interested in the type of games I do like, and I've run across a few on Instagram as well. They come tell me, hey, checked out your channel, you and I have similar taste in games, and I think that's pretty awesome. I have very discriminating taste, very selective, so I think that's pretty cool to run across other people with similar taste. But anyway, it's not so much about simply having games. One thing you can actually do with your collecting is maintain their condition. Make sure that they look good, they're presented well, and you know, it kind of helps your collection represent itself or stand on its own. And one way to preserve your investment, which your collection is an investment. You work hard, you spend time cleaning, searching, and whatnot, and you want to protect what you've acquired or what's important to you. And one way to do that is to actually use case protectors, like you see before you here. This is actually a PlayStation 2 clear case, a PlayStation 1 dual disc case for some of my dual disc games. Like you see Tales of Destiny right there. That's not a cheap game. It needs to be protected, as well as a Brave Fencer Musashi. So one way to preserve what you've actually, you know, spent money on is actually to protect it. And this is a great way to do it. Clear sleeves, acid-free sleeves for some of your DVD size cases, as well as some of your maybe even Dreamcast or PlayStation 1 games, as you see right here. So the provider that I use for my clear cases as well as sleeves is a Retro Protection. You see the card right here in front of you. He actually sells on eBay and has his own website. He has clear protective box covers and case covers for the systems you see on the left side of the card. Great guy, great service, fast shipper. I highly suggest using him for your retro protection needs. I'm very happy with the services or the products I've received from him, and they do a great job of protecting my games, especially with some of the more expensive ones, like, you know, Suikoden 3 or let's see, Cubivore or something like that. It's important to have some of those games protected. Even Def Jam, you know, I don't want my games to get wet or really dusty or anything like that, and I like to preserve the case condition too, because most of my cases are in pretty good condition too. So I like to preserve that. So be sure to check him out. This isn't a paid endorsement or anything. I talked to him a little bit, but I did tell him I was going to give him a little shout out and just let other people know about the products he provides, and they're great. So that being said, I'm gonna move on to something else. Games I've recently played. I recently completed this game here, and it's called The Warriors, as you can see right here. It's similar to the movie, or it's made to replicate the movie. You know, The Warriors is a gang-related movie. The game is by Rockstar, and it pretty much does a good job of depicting what actually took place in the movie, but you're actually playing it. I beat the game last night completely. It's a great game. I highly suggest picking this game up. It's not that expensive, but it's about a $20 game as of right now, just depending. So I highly suggest picking it up. Only complaints I have about it is, you know, sometimes the camera angles can be kind of bad, but you can kind of adjust them, or you can adjust them with the right analog stick. This game actually came out on the original Xbox as well, but I play on PlayStation 2, of course. Another complaint I kind of have is sometimes the lock on when it comes to fighting enemies gets kind of convoluted, and you try to disengage the lock so you can try to run or evade certain attacks or vehicles or whatever the case is, and sometimes it'll automatically lock back on and you'll get back in your fighting stance. They can be a real big pain and get you killed too. So those are two of my main complaints. Sometimes I do think some of the cops are overpowered, you know, whatever. They have a real easy time picking people up and body slamming them, but whatever. Other than that, I think it's a pretty good game. It's worth checking out. The movie is great too, so if you like the movie, odds are you'll like the game, and you get to play through the game as the Warriors, and you get to fight off some of the other rival gangs, such as the Furies. You run into the Lizzies later on. Let's see, Moon Runners, stuff like that. But anyway, it's a pretty good game. The Rogues near the end too. So that's pretty much all I've been up to, playing that game, completed it, trying to figure out what I'm going to play next. So this is a good opportunity for me to just ask you this too. Like, so what games have you been playing? What have you been up to? You got any suggestions on maybe a game I should check out for PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, GameCube, whatever the case may be? Hit me up, let me know what's going on. As well as let me know if you have a channel, if you'd like me to check it out. I'm always about seeing other people's content and what you picked up, and you know, your experience with some of the games you have played or have. So yeah, it's not just about me. I want to hear about you too. So you feel free to thumbs it up. Let me know what's on your mind, what you've been up to collection-wise, pickup-wise. What do you think about GameStop getting back into retro games? What are your opinions on that? Just let me know whatever you think down below. Feel free to check out my Instagram. Link is on my main page. Just click on my name down there and it'll take you to the main page, and you can click on my Instagram link at near the top right of the picture up there. I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Hit me up. Peace.